you all the time. When things go wrong with you, it hurting me too.
Hello YouTubers. Now this isn't my usual blog, and I suppose I put that bit on the front about telling secrets to maybe catch your attention, but something happened this morning that I think I ought to somehow put right. I think many of you know that I am friends with Mike, Argent 009, and we have been friends for a long time. We've been friends long before he put any video up of his own, and we had many laughs in the early days as to how he might do that and what he might do, and he was very embarrassed about the whole thing. And of course now he has progressed to be probably one of the most artistic presentators in the whole of YouTube, I think. But something happened this morning as I was talking with Mike, as I often do, which, things he said upset me, and the music for once is an exact correct piece to say that when things go wrong with you, it hurts me too. Now I am going to tell you a few secrets, I suppose, or maybe they're not secrets, maybe he would tell you these things himself, but I hope he's not going to be annoyed with me. But Mike has put his head on the line for the whole of the YouTube community, not for anything he would get out of it himself, but because he is that sort of man and he wants to help everybody in the community. We've had many talks about things that you wouldn't know about the absolutely disgraceful things that some people have done to him. Now, I can tell you, if you don't already know, that Mike is not quite wheelchair bound, but he spends most of his day in a wheelchair, and that is as a result of his activities when he was a wrestler and suffered quite severe injuries and has which resulted in the condition he is in now. So you can take Mike as being a very, very tough character. He'll get in the ring with anybody, and if you upset him, you really should be afraid. But his heart is as soft as a meringue, and he genuinely finds the YouTube community a wonderful place to be, and through it, like me, has made many, many friends. And as I have already said, we were friends long before. But this morning, he said to me he can take all this stuff that's handed out to him and he'll give as good as he gets. He'll be in the ring with anybody. But the one thing he said that has hurt him most is that people are saying that he is friends with me because he wants some advantage from that friendship by getting more attention. Now, this is not true, and I wanted to put the record straight. I do get many people who ask me to give them shout-outs, and I tell them all that I cannot do it because of the, I was going to say hundreds, I don't know how many, but a hell of a lot. If I were to do it for one, then I would have to do it for everybody, and I have never pointed any attention to any one particular person, and certainly not to Mike. So I hope that puts the record straight for those people who have been thinking that. And well, really, I'm sure he's going to be annoyed about me telling you this, but he was hurt by these. hurt by these remarks. Some people have questioned about the website that he set up for me. What's in it for him? Why did he do that? Again, he did it because he is a friend and he wants to help. He did it, well, we discussed it and I agreed that he could do it after there was this website that was put up using my name that was trying to capitalize on making money from my name, and I had to put a video up to say that it wasn't a genuine site, and well, go there if you like, but it was nothing to do with me. And after that, Mike suggested, well, why don't I make you a website of your own? I thought that was an amazing thing to do, but he is so competent in all things about computers, and making websites is second nature to him. So he did that off his own bat. He pays for it off his own, out of his own money, and he does quite a lot of work in it as an administrator. And one of the things that he does and has done is that he fends off all the people who approach me to do television shows, newspaper interviews, radio interviews, and all of those things. He asks me about them, and we have the instruction that yes, tell them all to go and get lost, because I do not want to do it. So he has to write letters to them all explaining all of this, and he does this all. Well, he does this all for me and takes a load off the work that I have to do. I don't, and also the other things we discuss is he keeps me informed of what's happening on YouTube, because I don't get a chance to watch much YouTube at all. I have one of the first things I do when I get into YouTube, which is probably late in the afternoon after I have done all my own personal business things, and I'm trying to survive as long as possible to look after myself and not be a burden to anybody. And being the age I am, one does get very tired, so I don't get a chance to watch much, and the first thing I do is to go to my mailbox to answer letters that my friends have written to me about, and of course I enjoy that, and some of the people have now become quite close friends, and they ask me things, we talk about things just the same as all friends do, but it would probably take me, well, until certainly middle evening before I have done that, and I do answer all letters. I even answer the ones that are from people who are saying rude things to me. But this isn't about me. This is just clearing up anybody who thinks that Mike has any gain whatsoever by being my friend. It's exactly the opposite. I have all the benefits from Mike being my friend. So there we are. I'll put another video up of my usual stuff when I get around to it later on in the week. Thank you for your attention, and for now, goodbye.